Hey, how's it going, guys? So, yeah, tonight I am reviewing episode an episode of Gotham named The Scarecrow. And as usual, I'm going to do my top 5 moments. And The Scarecrow is my favorite episode of Gotham so far. It was great. It had so many good elements to it, and it didn't have anything really bad about it that I could really pick out and really stick with if I wanted to. So yes, I'm going to start with my top 5 moments, guys. With number 5 is that Fish Mooney takes control of this underground base, or wherever she was at, wherever she was captured. She took control of that. Now, the reason why I didn't place this, on my one of my top spots or anything, is because I didn't really. If I had to get rid of a storyline, this is the storyline I didn't get rid of, because I just didn't really care about this one. But I thought it was pretty cool, to see Fish Mooney take control. She's gonna be that person. She's gonna try and rebuild her lost empire, and that's what she's gonna do. Is she's gonna, go back to Gotham and with an iron fist and just be like, I'm gonna go and do this. I am in charge, and you listen to me right now. And that's kind of how I think the writers are setting this up to be like, when she comes back, she's gonna come back with a bang, and it's gonna really mess crap up. So that is why that is my number 5, or my top 5. So number 4 out of my top 5 moments is that Bruce goes on his own little journey. I wasn't 100% sure on why he went on this journey. I think it was just, to get away from all this stuff about his parents and everything. And I felt like that was the only reason why he went in the first place. So, yeah, that's kind of how I put it as. If you guys do know, please let me know in the comment section below. Sorry, guys. And so, yes, I really did like this. I thought it was really good. And he learned a good lesson at the end of it. When he sprained his ankle or something. I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. I'm not 100% sure on what he did, but he did something to his leg or his ankle or something, and he had to climb out and to climb back up to the surface and get back up there. And I felt like, that is really paying homage to what he had to do in The Dark Knight Rises. He had to get himself out. He had to do it himself. He needed to climb out of the danger that he was in, to keep him alive. And I felt like that was really good. They did a good job of that. I think that was where they were going for, because I'm pretty sure, because if they didn't, that'd prove it's worth crap. But, yeah, it worked and looked pretty good, I have to say myself. And I felt like it was a good, strong thing for Bruce. It was a good, strong arc that he finally goes on his own and he does something different. And then besides just looking for who killed his parents. So, yes, number 3 out of my top 5 moments is pretty much like an actual moment. When the Penguin and the Riddler meet. Oh my. When I saw this, my jaw dropped. It was so funny. It wasn't really funny. It was just mind-blowing. These two big villains of the Batman universe, they finally meet for the first time, before they're even big time. Now, I don't know, a whole lot about them, when they actually become supervillains, if they hate each other or anything. That's kind of the vibe I got, I think. Sorry, guys. I thought that's kind of what they were going for, is they were trying to pay homage to the future. If they do hate each other in the future, then they did a good job of that. If they don't hate each other in the future, they still are doing a good job of that. They're showing, a different side of that. And so, yes, that was really good. And I just felt like, when you finally saw these two powerful characters come together, when you saw Penguin come together, you saw the Riddler come together, after they've been doing their own stuff, they finally meet up. These two, for sure, Batman villains that we know, for sure, finally meet up, and it's just mind-blowing. It was amazing. It was pretty cool, I'd have to say myself. And, and it shows that and then it shows that Riddler is kind of scared of Penguin because he's just like, Penguin's just like, you're standing too close, back off, and Riddler just kind of backs up. He doesn't, he doesn't break anything in his his face is still calm or anything. It's not like he goes like, ah, and he backs up, but he stays strong. He doesn't let go. He stays strong. So yes, number 2 out of my top 5 moments is the fear toxin is created, and also what I had to call it was the trial of fear. That's kind of what I called them. When kind of what the trials of fear, kind of what Jonathan and his father had to go through to get, well, his father went through anyways. Jonathan kind of went halfway through and then boom, it didn't work out for him very much. And so I really did like that, to see that happen. That he was training himself, his father was training himself to not fear, to not be afraid of anything. And yet it actually worked. He was trying to train his son, but then he was killed, and then his son got too much of a dose, and now all he sees is scarecrows. Now, that was really interesting to see, because that also plays into another one of my moments coming up. So, yes, really love that. It was the main focus of the episode. They did a good job and great job of that. Now, I do have a few honorable mentions, like I said before. The one is that Penguin reopens his nightclub. I thought that was kind of cool. It was kind of, it was alright. It wasn't anything big or anything. That's why it's an honorable mention. And so, then we got how Jonathan was afraid of the Scarecrow. How he's afraid of scarecrows. It's just like how Bruce is afraid of bats. Now, that's kind of a weird thing to do. It's kind of a different place to take the character. I don't think that's how it is in the comic books. But I think that's interesting that both of these characters become what they're afraid of. And that is just really interesting. It was really cool. And it was a nice little idea. A nod to the future. And my last honorable mention is that Maroni and Falcone make an agreement on not killing Penguin, and that Penguin, and then when Maroni actually came to the grand opening of Oswald's. Yes. So yes, guys, that was really good. I really did like that, but out of my top 5, my number 1, definitely, and out of my honorable mentions, my number 1 is all the Leslie and Gordon scenes. Again, they're so powerful, and I know a lot of you guys are going to give me a lot of hate for this. Come on, dude, change it up. You say that every single time. I don't think there are any greater scenes besides these two. I think these two overpower every single scene they're in together. They did a great job this week, because Gordon is just being all serious and like, look, I don't really want to show this relationship that we have in public, since we both are working together now. And I really did like that, and it just really plays it up. And they did a really good job, and every single moment was awesome. I loved every single moment with those two. They just do a great job. So yes, that is my number 1 and my top 5 moments. So yes, guys, next week is going to be awesome. Joker is coming on. What? How does that work? I don't know. But we all knew what was going to happen. Joker was obviously going to come back on. Was going to come on the show. And that, also, the Flying Graysons may be at the circus. Never know. Could be a possibility. Just throwing something out there, because it is the Easter egg, So, yes, it's going to be very cool, very great. Next week's episode is probably going to be better than this one. I hope it is. Just hopefully it's not just full of board meetings like, how the prequels are full of Senates. Oh, Joker! Oh, another board meeting? Yeah, I just hope it's not like that, because if it is, it's going to be bad, because it's going to be underwhelming. So yeah, awesome episode, guys. Can't wait to see you next week. Well, tomorrow, actually. Happy President's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all you guys out there. If you guys, since it's over. Alright, I'll see you guys later.